Hello, welcome to a new year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Hope you are enjoying your this year. You are celebrating it, and I hope that as this year is going on, I hope that we are going to celebrate more and more in good health, in prosperity, in peace, and in love. And the Lord, as we are going on, the Lord will grant us all our heart desires in Jesus' name.
So, welcome to the first show of the R.A.D. in 2023.
23, yeah,
So,
yeah.
this show is just to encourage you on how to plan the year ahead of just to keep you, you don't have to just spend this year the way you spent last year.
Yes.
So, you have to, plan ahead, things to do, things not to do, and so on and so that. So, I hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, so over to you.
Okay, so starting officially for the year is the topic titled Starting Right, Starting Early. No, it's a new year, a fresh start, and we need to begin on a fresh page. There are so many things that happened last year, and we wouldn't want it to repeat itself
So,
this year. And that's the need. We need to start right and start early. You know, when you start something early, you get you reap a good result at the end. It's still a new year, and it's not too late for you to begin afresh. And now, starting right, starting early, what's the first thing you need to do? You need to reflect on the past year. Okay, what
what
did I
have you
do?
done? Yes, that will I move on? What is that thing that I've done? What have I touched? What is that thing I've improved? Like, what is that ability? What have I done? Have I done something reasonable?
Yeah.
Abi?
Yes, what did you do last year that you didn't do well, you want
Well,
to improve on?
Yes.
What are those things? Okay, you didn't do at all, and
at
you were like,
all, yeah.
oh, you are
Ah,
regretting. It's a new year. You can pick
Start
up that.
afresh.
Yeah, you can start afresh. You can make it work again. So you reflecting, not just for reflecting sake, but putting action to make this year a better
year.
one. Now, after reflecting, what do you need to do? You need to, okay, I've thought about what I did last year. Okay, I want to improve on what are those things I want to do, begin to do this year to make this year an interesting one. And for example, maybe you actually didn't make new friends, your relationship with people was not really on a good pace. This year you can begin to work on your relationship with people. You know, building relationship will help strengthen
Yes.
that thing which you have in you, and will bring forth success.
and they have to move with better people, not the people that they move
Yes.
on with last and they say,
Exactly.
and they're not helping your life. Just move on. Look for better people. And
Friends that impact your lives.
yes,
Yes.
Exactly. And probably last year you just maybe you were idle, you didn't do anything with your hands. It's a new year for you to make something good out of the year. Do something with your hand, be productive. People want to actually mingle with someone that has something to do, not just
offer.
I do exactly something to offer. You know, you want to be my friend, and I ask, what are you doing? And you say, oh, I'm just sleeping at home. Okay.
you don't
I
have
don't
to.
want to. Exactly. It's a new year,
You
please
can't even
don't.
stay. If you stay inside, nothing. You can't achieve anything. Your goals, everything will just be there. Will just be stagnant, and you won't move on with your life at all.
Exactly. So this year you need to begin. What are those things I need to do? Is it to read a book? Is it to register for a lecture, a course, online course? You have so many of
Yeah.
them. Is it to start writing down your dream book? Start penning them down. It's if a new year and is not late. So that's the second one. The first one, reflect on the past year. And the second one, begin to write what are those things you want to do, you want to achieve. And number three, set smart goals.
Yes.
Not just goals now,
Not just any
smart
goals.
Smart.
ones. Yes, and you know we have 5 letters in the word smart. We have X, M, A, R,
R and
C.
T.
Now the S there stands for specific.
Yeah.
You are setting down, okay, specific. I maybe at the end of January or at the end of this year, I want to be able to achieve, okay, to have read a book, you take, to have maybe registered
Learn to skill.
yes, learn a skill, you take. That way you are being specific about what you intend to achieve at the end of the year. And that way you keep track. You'll be able to track down what you've achieved. Then the M, measurable, right? You need
Yes.
to be able to measure your achievement. okay, this one I've achieved it, and is measurable. Measure it with time and the
Yes, you have to
likes.
include time with,
Mm-hmm.
you have to add time to it, that this thing, from this day to this day I have to
Exactly.
achieve this thing. So
Exactly.
that is just
Yes. And the A there, attainable. That's to be something you can
acting.
achieve. Not because okay, my friend is actually doing this, I want to do it. And you're not setting the right goal for yourself because you can't be working with someone else's time. You
Yeah.
have to run on your own pace and with your own time.
Time.
Now, how there is realistic, how real
Are your
is are
goals.
your goals? You can't say, okay, maybe by January ending, I want to buy a car, and you're just at home sitting down, nothing doing
You don't even
anything.
have a work.
How do
At
you want
all.
exactly? So how
No
real is
savings
that?
to
Interview.
even get a car, so
Exactly.
it's not
So that goal is
realistic.
not realistic. You can't even achieve it. You have to set something that can be real even to you and to
And to
someone
someone,
else when you tell the
yes.
person like, okay, this can be achievable. And C, time bound. When they say time is money.
Yeah,
Yes, so
time.
no time.
Like, oh, so when you setting your goals, you have to add time, be time conscious about it,
Yeah.
and you timing yourself will make you work towards it. Like, okay, I have something to do. I need to be time conscious. I need to do this at the right time. This and
Yes.
this. So
It
that's
helps you, sorry. That when you set time for yourself, you avoid distractions in the sense that
Yes,
exactly.
you have limited time to achieve that goal. So when people
yes.
come to like sway you away to distract you, you're always like, ah, no, 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 I
I want
have to
to do
do this.
this.
I must.
Yes,
It
I have to do
makes
this. I
you
have to do that.
focused. It makes
Yeah.
you
Yes.
focused on your goal.
On your
Yes.
journey. So setting smart
Smart
goals.
goals
That's
for the
number
year.
3.
Yes.
Now number 4, you have to have a support system. No, we are human beings and
Yes. You can't
we
do
need
it alone.
support at one point in time in our life. Your friends, colleagues, family are your support system. Do not stay away from family. We say family is one of the closest relationship or bond we have as human beings. So as an individual, build a very great support
Healthy.
system, especially with your family. Family should come first. Then maybe
Yes.
friend, God. God should come first rather. Then family,
Family,
then
then
friends.
Friends.
I know when you work with like-minded people, they push you to achieve your goal, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
correct.
push you and achieve. But when you work with friends that don't even care, even when you are down, they don't just seem to care. Or you building a valuable support system. I share mine with you, you rub mine with me. That way we build ourselves and we help each other achieve our
Yes.
goals. And the last one, write them down.
Down,
Everything now
yes.
we've talked about. The importance of journaling. I learned that in 2020. And since then, I've everything I want to do, if it's just an idea, I pen it down on paper. Now, what you write down, it's act as a reminder, right?
Yes.
So as the year is starting or has started, every ideas, your goals, that thing that God is laying in your mind to do, please
Pen
write
it
Yes.
them
down.
down. Because you might not tell, you might actually go back again to pick that book and you're
That
like,
book and
oh, this, and you know, if there's this joy when you see what you actually want to, writing it down and beholding it again, and you're like, wow, so I once had this idea. Then you pick it up from there and you start again.
yeah.
So, my dear, it's not too late to begin again. Me personally, I've actually written down stuff I want to do.
Yes.
For example, I want to actually read more, read books so that I can widen my imagination
Knowledge,
and my
yeah.
concept, right?
Yeah.
So you also as an individual, you need to begin to journal, begin to write down those things that God have put in your mind to do. And then when you write them down, not just writing them and just leaving them there, try to
Exactly.
work
On it.
on it. Try
And
to,
And don't. Okay.
when
And
you write down these things, then there are times that you have a particular goal you want to achieve, and after writing it down, you start to think, okay, what are the ways I can follow to achieve this goal? What are the steps to take? Sometimes, after writing down the goals, you might end up forgetting that, okay, this is how I planned to achieve this. So even after writing it down, if at that moment you were writing it down, you had the idea that, okay, why not go through this person? Why not do it this way? You can also write down those ways, those methods you can use to achieve that goal. So maybe along the line, when you forget or it's like, no, 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 I'm not getting it, you can then go back and say, okay, oh, I think this step is not working for me. Let me try this step. And also, or you say, I think this step is not working for me, and you're like, oh, okay, let let me try another step. And also, you try to approach people. You know, when you're on a track and it seems you are not getting it, you're not getting it again. Go to people who are in that field
Okay.
you are
Yeah.
in. Like, I'll ask questions. You know, there are times I used to be this kind of person that I don't like asking questions, even when it's like I don't know what
Know what to
to do
do.
anymore. I don't like approaching people asking for help. And it has really affected that, as in that was when I was very much younger anyway. So ask questions, like go to who you know are better than you in that field, people who you
Yeah.
know that no, in this field I am into, they are at least, even if they
Like
might not have gotten there, at least but higher
attain the
than
heights.
you, that like they have attained the height where you haven't gotten to. Like
Mm.
approach them, ask questions. Like, in fact, the questions might look silly, just ask them, so they will know that okay, this person is
It's
interested. And it
serious,
also
and they'll be
helps
able
you,
to
you
help
know,
you.
it helps you on achieving your goal.
Yeah.
So please don't forget about that. Ask questions, approach people. In fact, just ask questions. That's just the major thing that can
And
really help you
now that
this
some
year.
people, they will have write their, what are they calling,
Written down, yes.
written their goals down. Some people would have, they'll keep it where they can't see it,
Then
so they
how
have
do
to
you
put
intend
it
to achieve
where,
it?
In
Okay.
fact, paste it on
but
the
when
one
you
close
can
to your bed. Every morning you wake up,
go
you look and
there,
see, okay, these
yeah,
are the
you
goals.
remember.
And do you know, goals are not something you should just set for like months. Okay, you have to set daily goals also. Like, okay, for today, this,
What have I
in
achieved
anticipation
today?
to achieving this goal at the end of the month, this is what I want to do today. Like, okay, oh, I'm a student, I go to school, then after lectures I am back. What are those things I should do
What to
to
do?
help me achieve this kind of bit? It's just like breaking down your goals into bits,
What's that?
Yeah.
Okay. I
breaking
get
them
it.
down into bits, to daily activities you are going to do to help you achieve the final, like, bigger goal. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So just make sure you break it down to daily activities to help you do that.
Okay. And peradventure you've at a point in time set, okay,
Alright.
peradventure maybe last year. Okay, so peradventure last year you actually did write down the goals you wanted to achieve, but due to some maybe challenges, you were not able to achieve them. Please don't be discouraged, okay? Don't fidget, don't fret. You can actually continue from where you stopped.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
You know, people make
exactly.
this mistake of okay, last year has gone.
Gone,
No,
so
I did
we
not
go.
say
No,
this
no,
one.
no, no, no.
I'm
Don't
picking.
do
No, 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 no,
that.
no. You can actually go back to where you go back to that drawing board. Okay, I stopped here. I need to
Pick
continue.
it up.
Do not do follow because people are setting new goals for the year, new resolutions, and you want to join them. You're not going to help yourself. So you
Yes.
can continue from there, then pick it up from there and see before the year runs out, you've actually attained a height. So on this note, we say welcome again to a new year, and please don't forget, setting a smart goal is essential for you to have a better
Yeah.
2023.
Yes. And also, if you have questions to ask, maybe concerning achieving goals or anything, you can
Just
just click on the comment section and we'll ask your questions to surely get attended to.
don't forget to
like, share,
subscribe.
and click on the notification bell to get notified whenever we make a new post. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.